Hello nerds and welcome back once again to Nerd or Die. I have a new Hasbro toy review for you today. We're taking a look at the Marvel Legends 3 3/4 series Armored Spider-Man. As always, we're going to take a quick look at the packaging first. Spider-Man is clearly displayed in the blister card packaging here. On the back of the box, we've got his bio if you'd like to pause and read that now, as well as a nice picture posed up there on the side of the box, and product placement for the rest of the figures in the line. Alright, I do not want to waste any more time. Let's go ahead and rip Armored Spider-Man out of his packaging. And here is the Marvel Legends Iron Spider-Man out of his packaging. And if I'm being honest, guys, I'm not really happy. I mean, the sculpt looks okay. I haven't had an Iron Spider-Man figure since the animated series line came out when I was 9, 10, 11 years old. So it is nice to have another Armored Spider. Also, I don't have a Spider-Man in the 3 3/4 line. So that's also nice to have one of these. However, the articulation sucks, and he doesn't come with any accessories or stands or nothing. It's just him in the package, and you know, that's not really a lot to go on. So you'll see more throughout the rest of the review, but so far I think he looks pretty good. I'm just disappointed with everything else. Alright, we're moving on to paint and sculpt, and as I said earlier, I'm actually pretty pleased with the paint and the sculpt on this guy. I mean, as far as the sculpt goes, that's Spider-Man. You can't get around that. I like the spider emblem on the front and the back. Very pleased with that. It reminds me of the 1990s cartoon. I like how it actually looks like armor here. How it comes up a little bit above the knees. Same thing with the elbow joints. I'm not really happy with this lip right here in front. Just the way it comes down, I don't know how to explain it. It just bothers me. I don't know. But yeah, so I'm not happy with that. But I like the silver paint. I liked all the molded in lines. You know, I like that it actually looks like armor. So that's really really nice. And they just continued that theme throughout. So yeah, very nice paint and sculpt on this guy. Moving on to articulation. This is where the figure kind of leaves a lot to be desired. The head can wiggle up and down. The head can turn right and left. The head can wiggle side to side. Very minimal pivot. So while this is a ball joint, it's really tight, and you don't get a lot of movement out of it. The arms can go up that far. Of course, there's spin at the shoulder. They bend only a little bit at the elbow, just a tad. And then there is no wrist articulation at all. There is no diaphragm or waist articulation or crunch, anything of that nature, just one solid piece. For a Spider-Man figure, he cannot do the splits. That's as far as his legs go out. You know, to get this guy into some dynamic, well, the leg is almost coming off. It did come off. So, yeah, you can get him to do the splits, but at the risk of him falling apart. So, realistically, the legs, like I said earlier, only go out that far. Sorry, guys. There is no swivel for the thigh or anything like that. They go up pretty far, though, so that's a nice kick, and they don't go back at all. The knees are double jointed. No spin either at the knee or shin. The ankles move up and down, and you do have ankle pivot. So that's, you know, the legs help out a little bit on this figure. But other than that, that articulation is terrible. And since there are no accessories, it is time to move on to size comparison. Iron Spider-Man here is from the newly titled Marvel Legends, series. It's the 3 3/4 line that used to be called Marvel Universe, which is where the rest of these characters are from. So now Hasbro has two Marvel Legends line, regular 6 6-ish size and 3 3/4 size. And he fits in size perfectly with the rest of the line. I do like collecting 3 3/4 figures, and I'm glad that I have a Spider-Man now this size. But the no stand, the no accessories, the horrible articulation, I can't really recommend them unless you're a Spider-Man collector, which I am. So if that's what you're going for, or if you just have to have all the Marvel Legends figures, well then you already have this guy, and why are you watching this review? I'm just kidding. Please keep watching. So there you have it. Spider-Man fans, Marvel Legends fans, sure, get them. But if you want a figure with nice accessories or articulation, then I'm going to have to say pass. Alright guys, that is going to do it for me. Thank you as always for joining me here at Nerd or Die again today. Remember, if you like me, my reviews, or what I have to say, please give that big yellow subscribe button a click to help Nerd or Die grow. Nerd or Die has a Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. The links to all of those will be in the description below. And don't forget guys, if you want more awesome toy reviews like this, you already know what to do. Stay subscribed, stay tuned, and most of all, stay nerdy. Thanks, guys. Later.